Hello, everyone. Welcome to Facebook Live in the Hive. Hope you're doing well this evening. We have about 2 minutes before we get started. And if you're already joining me, please say hello. I would love to hear from you. Hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. Hi, Gail. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hi, Kisha. How are you tonight? Hello, everyone. Oh, my husband's doing well, Kisha. Thank you. He had the rotator cuff surgery last Wednesday, and he's doing really well. It's just hard to sleep at night because you've got that huge sling and big pillow, and all of that stuff is uncomfortable, but he's doing well. And next Tuesday, he's going to get his stitches taken out. So they were able to operate on his shoulder laparoscopically, and so hopefully that will heal fast for him, and he just has a few stitches, so he's doing well. So thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it. All right. Hello, Donna from Texas. Good to have you this evening. Hi, Diane. You all may notice my hair is different tonight. I have a clip in my hair. It was one of those days where I just didn't have the time to style my hair because I had so much to do. And so here I am. It is what it is. But I am happy to be with you all tonight. So we have about 1 minute to go. We're going to finish up our cards tonight using the Pick of the Patch bundle. So I've had so much fun with it. I could really spend a whole month just making these cards because it's been super fun. Hi, Carol. Hope you're doing well. All right. Well, it's about 7:30. Thank you, ladies, for joining me this evening and remembering that I am live tonight. Hello, Pam. How are you? Hi, Lisa. Yes, everyone's doing well and healing. Thank you. Hi, Jeanne. All right, so while I'm thinking about it, I will be here next Wednesday night at 7:30, okay? So just like tonight, I'll be back on my regular Wednesday nights, okay? So I'll be back next Wednesday, which is October 25th at 7:30 p.m. All right, so you can count on me getting back to my normal routine now. So hello, Joyce. All right, so good to have you ladies here tonight. I am going to start with, well, first, just in case we have some newbies, okay? Welcome to Facebook Live in the Hive. My name is Tammy Shia, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And thank you for being here during this live broadcast, and I hope you will find some inspiration as well. All right, so I do want to start with some announcements. And the first one is my annual ornament workshop. Now, some of you have been with me from the very, very beginning. And this year, we are creating the 12th ornament. This is our 12th year making ornaments. Hi, Marva. And so I'm excited to share this year's with you. I've got a traditional ornament, and then I have more of a whimsical one. So let's take a look at them. And then I'm going to show you where you can find all the information to sign up. This class is perfect if you are an online customer. You'll get a video tutorial on how to assemble your ornament as well as stamp it. And they make wonderful, wonderful gifts, and you can purchase extra kits. So I always do the extra kits, and everybody takes advantage of that, and then they have Christmas gifts. And everything's pre-cut. So you just plug in your hot glue gun, and you get your stamps out, and you assemble your ornament and put it together and put it in a beautiful acetate card box, and you have a gift. And they're very meaningful. It's always more meaningful when you make the gift yourself. All right, so just in case you have not seen them, the Noel is our traditional ornament. Hello, Pat. And the little gingerbread boy on the right, he's more of our whimsical ornament. And if you do live in the Richmond, Virginia area, I would love to have you come to class. This would be an awesome class to attend. We play Christmas music and we snack on Christmas foods. So it's always a lot of fun. It's going to be on Sunday, November 5th from 1:30 to 4 p.m. All right. You will have time to assemble one of each ornament in the class, and you can purchase additional kits to take home and assemble. All right. And of course, you can do all your stamping in the class if you don't have the stamp sets. All right. Thank you, Carol. I'm so glad everybody likes them. All right, I want to show you where you can find this information, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to my blog, which is becreativestamping.com, all right? So this was the post on October 15th, which I believe was Sunday. And so now I can go into detail and tell you what is included, all right? Oh, thank you, Nancy. By the way, these would be great for grandchildren, especially the little gingerbread boy. And I actually have the ornaments here tonight, so I'm going to show you those in person as well. By the way, there's a label that goes on the back of the ornament with the year. We always date it as well. And so if you cannot attend class, you can certainly do the online version, all right? So here we are over on my blog, and the blog post is dated October 15th. Right here, it tells you everything that's included. Now, there is a lot of product in this class, okay? You will receive lots of product. All right, so let's talk about the product you're going to get. A half a package of Merry, Bold, and Bright designer paper, a half package of Joyful designer paper, 2.5 yards of gold and vanilla satin edged ribbon, 2.5 yards of silver and white sheer ribbon, 1 package of Simply Elegant trim, 1 package of Blooming Pearls, gold foil and melon mambo and granny apple green foil die cut pieces. I know that's a mouthful. You'll receive 2 acetate card boxes. That is to store your ornaments inside the box. And of course it will include a dated label, and it'll say 2023. These are adhesives that you'll want when creating your ornaments. By the way, these are basic adhesives, all right? Hot glue gun, some Stampin' seals, Stampin' dimensionals, and you are good to go. Now, if you're taking the class online, all right, because you may want to have these supplies on hand. So if you're taking the class online, you're going to want to have the Joy of Noel bundle, the Christmas Classics bundle, Sending Cheer bundle, the Granny Apple Green Stampin' ink pad, Poppy Parade Stampin' pad, a Pecan Pie Stampin' pad, Shaded Spruce pad, and Shaded Spruce Stampin' blends, all right? Now the class fee includes both of these ornaments. It's $32.50 for the class. It includes all the product, 1 Noel ornament, and 1 gingerbread boy, all right? Now, the deadline to register is next Wednesday night. All right, we got a quick turnaround here so we can get our supplies ordered. I've got to get them in and get them pre-cut for you. If you're doing the online class, it will ship on Wednesday, November 8th. And the online tutorial will be available on November 8th as well. Now, I am offering additional kits again this year. They are $6 each, all right? It includes everything you need to assemble the ornament except stamping. Now, if you are interested, you can email me. And I have an email button right here on my blog. Do you see that right there? Click Email Tammy, and say, yes, Tammy, I want to do your online class, or I want to attend in person. And then if you want any additional ornaments, I need to know how many Noel ornaments you need, how many extra kits, and how many extra kits of the gingerbread boy. All right. So those things are super important for me to know. If I am shipping to you, I'll ship priority mail, and it is $9. All right. So a $9 fee for shipping. Okay. And if you are, by the way, if you're shopping online with me this week, here's the online code right here. All right, any questions that I can answer for you regarding the ornament class, please let me know. And I will try and answer those, and then I'm going to show you some in person as well. All right, so this is the Noel right here. And as you can see, you need the stamp set as well as the Noel dies in order to cut this out, along with the holly and the berries. You'll see all the little intricate pieces that are included. All of these circles are die cut. There are 3 circles right here. You've got your gold cording, and you have your label on the back with the year. Now, if you've noticed this accordion fold, this will already be cut and scored for you. All right, you just have to hot glue the rosette together. All right, and you get a full package of the blooming pearls. By the way, they are in low inventory, or they may be on back order. I'm not sure. I did not check tonight before the broadcast. But never fear, I've ordered the pearls, so we are in good shape. So that is our first one, and that's more of the more elegant one, I guess. And it's always fun to do a whimsical one. So I want you to see that beautiful sheer ribbon right here. That's part of the ornament. This Happy Holidays is from another stamp set, and actually I can't think of the name of it right now, but you can put any greeting right there. It doesn't have to be this particular one, so I didn't list the stamp set. You're going to notice that this is also embossed. So everything is die cut for you. Everything is ready to go. It makes it so quick and so easy for you. And then if you flip it over on the back, you're going to see the year on this one too. Even this side of the paper looks really pretty, doesn't it? The fa la 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 la. I like that too. Well, you all know I love gingerbread, so of course I had to throw in a gingerbread boy this year. But anyway, I love this sheer ribbon. It just kind of added a lot to it. I wish you could just see them in person. So the 2 ornaments come together along with a ton of product for $32.50. $9 priority mail shipping if I am shipping you the supplies. And if you want additional kits, they are $6 each. So if you want additional kits, you'll need to tell me, I'd like 6 Noels and then 2 gingerbread kits. All right. So that's important for me to know so that I can send you an invoice. Now, if you're watching me right here on Facebook, you can message me on Facebook, all right? And let me know what it is you would like. This is always a popular class. It is the 12th one. And I think a few of you have been with me from the beginning. So anyway, they're fun to make. I have a long list to make myself for my family and friends. Everyone gets one every year. So any questions? You can Facebook message me, or you can email me at tammy@bcreativestamping.com. All right, so either way, you just let me know. I'm so glad y'all like the ornaments. Thank you. They were really fun to put together. All right. Hello, Tina. All right, so if you're just joining, you'll be able to hit replay when we're done tonight, and then you'll hear all about the Christmas ornaments, okay? All right, I do have an October tutorial for you if you're on my team, and I need to post it to our team page. So I'm sorry that I haven't done that yet. Also, if you are shopping with me, this is the host code. If your order totals $150 or more, don't use the host code, okay? Be your own hostess. Earn those hostess benefits at $150 or more, okay? All right. Hi, Jean. Hello, Ruth. How are you? I think that's it. I think we're going to be ready to get started now on what we're creating. So, are you ready to see what we're making tonight? Let's see. I need to find the stamp set. Hang tight. All right. So we're working with the Pick of the Patch bundle. Love this. Comes with the stamp set as well as the coordinating punch right here. And you'll be able to punch out this pumpkin as well as this pumpkin. You're also able to punch out this leaf as well as this pumpkin stem. Okay, so if you remember, we made these cards when we were together 2 weeks ago, because remember, we skipped last week, and these were the cards that we created. All right. So here they are. Tina, thank you so much for asking about my husband. He's doing very well. I can't wait to tell him that all the ladies have asked about him. And for those of you who don't know, he had rotator cuff surgery last Wednesday. And he's doing well. It's slow, but he's doing well. Okay, I had to grab a sip of water there. All right, so let me show you what we're actually going to create tonight. We're going to finish up with our pumpkin patch tonight. I really hate to finish. These have been so fun. So I'm using that Glorious Gingham designer paper again. And here's the other one using Glorious Gingham designer paper as well. Oh my gosh, Donna, that's so awesome. Donna says I've already mailed all, I've made all three and I've already mailed them. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Donna. Thank you. What a compliment. All right, so that Glorious Gingham paper, in case you're not familiar with it, is 6x6 designer paper. It comes in Pretty Peacock, and it comes in Pecan Pie and Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, and there's one other color that I didn't use tonight, and it's the Lemon Lime Twist, okay? So look at this little trucking along. This is the first time that I'm using this tonight. So, or today. I pulled it out for the first time today, my truck stamp, finally. And I think I ordered it in August. So I know, isn't that fun? I actually saw the pumpkin in the truck on Pinterest. So it's not my original idea by any means, but that was the inspiration. And that little pumpkin, you'll actually find in this set. It's right here, and then you have to fussy cut that little pumpkin out to put it in the truck. But I'm going to show you how to do that tonight, okay? Now, does everybody have the Trucking Along stamp set? Did everyone get it? It is available. It is an online exclusive, so you'll find it in the online store, okay? All right, well, let's go ahead. I will be giving these cards away this evening, so I need you to comment, and if you're brand new, don't be shy, okay? I don't want you to be shy because I want you to win a card, so make sure that you comment, okay? Isn't this fun? All right, so let me pull this on in. We're going to be using Pecan Pie card base tonight. All right, and so here is our Pecan Pie card base. Now, I cut this one a little differently. Let me show you. I know, Mary Kay, I have seen those fall decorations in the stores. Oh my gosh, the truck is everywhere with Halloween, with Thanksgiving, with Christmas. It's everywhere. All right, so this one has a different layout. And so what I did with this is 11 inches across, okay? And this is 4¼ inches. So you just cut it 4¼ inches, and then you can score it at 5½, okay? So it's a basic fold, but just want you to know that the orientation is a little bit different, okay? Oh, Sue's had fun with her truck bundle too. That's awesome, Sue. Do you all see this embossed look? This is the Basics 3D embossing folder, and it's #1. Okay, there are 3 in this embossing package. You'll get polka dots, you get the lattice, and what's the third one? I'm trying to remember. That one's hard to describe. I don't have it over here to show you. But anyway, the embossing folder that we're using this evening is the Basics 3D embossing folder. All right. So I want you to be aware of that. And I've already taken the time to emboss this. I have a little Christmas treat to show you tonight. And so I went on and did a lot of pre-cutting and scoring and embossing so that I can get to this third thing, okay? So I want you to hang on till the end because I've got something super cute to show you, and you might even want it for your grandkids, okay? So hang in there. All right, so I guess I will put my adhesive on this side. And I'm just using seal here. And I am going to center this. And by the way, this embossed layer that I am adding is 4 inches by 5¼ inches. All right. Hello, Aunt Ethel. How are you tonight? Okay, so that's the first thing you need to do. And then we're going to set this aside and we're going to stamp our pumpkins, okay? All right. And we're going to start with pumpkin pie ink. That will be our first one. And we're going to need 2 pumpkins. And I'm going to look at the orientation of the punch. If I stamp my pumpkin like this, I'll be able to insert it right into the punch. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. And then I'll show you how we insert it. And it just fits in beautifully, just like that, okay? Get that out of the way. The paper loves to fly around. Now we have one more pumpkin that we're going to stamp. And it's this one right here. So again, let's look at the orientation. So if I slide my paper in this way, I want to stamp my pumpkin sideways. So I'm going to stamp sideways, just like that. And then it will be easy for me to punch it out. Get rid of all these little pieces. All right, so those are the 2 pumpkins we need. Now we're going to stamp some leaves and some stems. All right. Hello, Lee. How are you this evening? Let's look at the orientation again. This is the stem. So we actually want to stamp it sideways. Let's see. Yep. So I am going to stamp it here. And let me do a better job of that. I feel like I just don't have enough space here. There we go. So there's my stem. That's a better one. And here is a stem as well. So let's get the stems done. And again, you can see how I stamped it sideways. You know, everything else flew but that. Hang on one second. Let me do this again. Didn't quite push hard enough. There's my stem. And I also stamped another one right here. So we're going to punch that one out too. And I have lots of little pieces of paper. Okay. All right, now the next thing is we're going to need 2 leaves. And what did I do with my leaves? Let's see. I'll let y'all look at the card while I find my stamp. Let's see. All right, let me look at the sink. Here it is. I thought I had it in my tray and I didn't. Okay, so let's look at the orientation of the punch again. There is the leaf right there. So I am going to cut some of this off. My scissors are missing. Hang tight. I forgot that I had moved some things off of this table. Okay, so I need this to go in here. All right, that'll work. I'm gonna get rid of this so we don't have all these little pieces, okay? I know, aren't smiling pumpkins cute? All right, Granny Apple Green, and we're gonna stamp that one there. Okay, so let's see if we can insert it into the punch. All right, and we'll put it about right there, and that ought to take care of that. And I think I've got enough room for my second leaf. Now, I used all of this scrap paper. Isn't that wonderful? I've used every little piece of it. All right, so back in. And there's that extra leaf. Okay, so before we go any farther, let's clean up all of these little pieces, because I hate having all that little paper in my work area. All right, I think I might have it all. All right, and let me move these pieces over here. Okay. All righty. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, because I think, oh, I know what we have to do. We have to stamp our faces. Got to do that. Okay, so let me get some ink. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it seems that I'm a bit organized tonight, but I honestly thought I had all my supplies on the tray. So how many of y'all have ever started stamping and you thought you had all your supplies ready to go, and yet you're really not ready? Okay, so there's our cute little jack-o'-lantern faces, okay? All right, now we're going to take this pecan pie glorious gingham, and we are going to cut this at 3 inches. This is a 6-inch sheet of pecan pie of designer paper. It comes 6 by 6. I've cut it at 3. And so I've cut the paper in half, and then we're going to go to 4 inches. And I'll have this piece left over as well. Y'all are making me feel a lot better about myself right now. Oh gosh. All right, we're gonna use that bigger pattern. So we're gonna put the seal on this smaller gingham pattern. And I think if we just put it about right here will be good. I am lining this up on the edge of that embossed layer, okay? All right. I know sometimes I can't find things and they're literally right in front of me, which doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, so we're going to add a strip of basic white, and this is going to measure 4 inches by 1 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so a little bit over an inch. And then we're going to put our seal right across it. And I think this will be good right here. All right, so there's the first part. And now we're going to put our pumpkins on our card. All right, couple of ways to do your pumpkins. You can add the stems with a glue dot, or you can add them with the multi-purpose liquid glue. Okay, takes a little bit longer because this needs to dry, but that's an option for you. Now with the glue dot, I actually want it on the front of the stem at the very bottom. So let's see if we can get that off. All right, so there is a glue dot at the bottom of the stem, and I know the camera does not want to focus on that. All right, there you go. So there's your stem. Oh yes, they love to play hide and seek, absolutely. Oh gosh, okay, another stem. And we'll add that at the bottom of the stem. That's where I'm adding that. This time I'm gonna lift up with my paper snips, and it's gonna come off a lot better than me trying to yank it off of the sheet. Alrighty. And there's my other one right there. Okay, so we're going to add dimensionals to these. Yep, you knew they were coming out, ladies, right? The dimensionals are coming out. All right. And put one there. I'm getting rid of the little extras. And we're gonna actually add the big one first, okay? We're gonna add our big guy first. I know the eyes are fun, aren't they? That was the wrong card. We're gonna add this right here, and we're gonna put it over right on the edge, okay? Now we're gonna add our second one, and they're gonna overlap just a little bit. And so we'll put that one about right there. Isn't that fun? Now, one other thing we're going to do is we're going to take another piece of paper. Let me measure it for you. This is measuring 2 inches by 1 inch. And by the way, I'll have a supply list with measurements for you that should be available tomorrow afternoon, okay? And you'll have all the measurements that you need. We're gonna go ahead and use Granny Apple Green. And the words are from the pick of the patch. And we're gonna be using thanks so much, all right? All right, and we're gonna stamp this about right in the middle, about right there, okay? And then we're actually just gonna tape this piece and And I might have to lift this up, okay, just a little, because remember I had that glue dot there? I had a dimensional there, excuse me. We're gonna let these corners meet again, and this just kind of gets centered. There we go. All right. So let me show you that. And I need to move this up a little bit. Hang on, it's a little crooked, so that's kind of driving me crazy. And I don't know if I'll be able, yep, I think I might be able to move it. All right, there we go. Just want to make it straight. Okay, we got it. All right. And we're ready for leaves. And I'm just going to use glue dots for these as well. 1 glue dot per leaf. And I'm going to put it about right there. Okay. And 1 more glue dot right here. And that one will go right there. And that is our card using Glorious Gingham designer paper in pecan pie. All right, so we'll be giving that away this evening. Hope you like it. All right, any questions? The next one's going to be super fun because we're going to be using the Trucking Along bundle. Okay. By the way, if you haven't purchased this designer paper pack, you need it because I've been using it since it came out in May. I absolutely love it. So fun. So fun. Okay. So we're going to be using that Pick of the Patch stamp set on this very next card. Okay. And we're also going to be using the Trucking Along bundle because we're going to be stamping the truck and punching it out with the Builder Punch. Okay, so this truck is really fun. You can put a tree in the trunk, in the back of the truck. You can put presents in the back of the truck. I don't know if that's plants or dirt. Flowers you can add, trees, just so fun. And by the way, this is 2-step stamping. You've got this stamp that can be stamped on top of the tree. The same with the flowers. I think they're just fresh flowers or plants or dirt. You've got palm trees, you've got presents, clouds. So it's just super fun little set, okay? So here is our card. This is a great card for using up all your scraps, okay? So let's see what we have here. We're actually going to be starting with a basic white card base, and it's 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, so standard basic white card base. Then we have our blueberry bushel. This is measuring 4 inches across by 5.25 inches. So this again is just a very basic measurement that we use a lot when we're making cards. So Gail, which one do you like? Gail, do you like the truck one? Are you referring to the truck card? Is that the one you like? Wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be fun to see this card in all the different designer paper colors? Wouldn't that be fun? So I'm happy you're stealing that idea. Good, because that's what it's all about. And then you know what, Gail? When someone loves that card, you can tell them you made it. All right, so there's our blueberry bushel cardstock layer. Then we have another cardstock layer right here. And this one is measuring 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches, okay? Now we're gonna take a few minutes and we're gonna work on this piece right here. And I've already cut the scraps. This is so good for using up your scraps. Don't tell me, I'm supposed to have the other one here and I think I put it, oh boy, I am so funny today. Hang on 1 minute. I've got to get my other piece of that and I know where it is. Okay, but what we'll do first is let's go ahead and let's get the left side of the card done, okay? So this first little piece is measuring 2 inches wide by 3 3/4 inches. Okay, so that's your first piece that we're going to use. So we'll just put seal on that. And then when you add it to your basic white layer, you want to make sure you have about 1/4 inch all the way around, okay? So that's what it's going to look like. Then you're going to take this smaller piece. It is 2 inches wide as well. And it is 3/4 inch. It's actually a little bit bigger than 3/4 inch. Because see, it's on that little line right there, okay? All right, so again, we're gonna add this layer right up here. We want about 1/4 inch, okay? 1/4 inch. There you go. So the left side is now done. Now we're gonna work on the right side, and this is going to measure 1 3/8 inch wide. Yeah, it is a good thing if you like math, absolutely. And it's 2 1/4 inches long, okay? So if you like math, this is a great one for you. Oh my gosh, Mary Kay, what an awesome idea. Wouldn't it be really cute with all the gingham colors and all the different seasons? That would be so cool. Love that idea. I tell you, there's just not enough time, is it? Just never enough time, because I could spend all day doing that. Sounds so fun. Yes, you could definitely make a sampler with these colors and this paper. Oh my gosh. All right, here I am again. I'm adding that layer and I'm making sure I've got about 1/4 inch on this side. Now, I'm missing this piece because I cut it this afternoon and it was laying on my grid paper and I thought it was scraps. So let me get it right across the room here. Okay, let me just check my tray one more time. No, I certainly don't see it. All right, so we're going to be cutting a piece. I had it earlier. Okay, so let's cut a piece. And I think we said it was, oh, it would be a nice gift set. Oh my gosh. 1 3/8, okay? So 1 3/8. Let's see if this is 1 3/8. No, little short. 1 3/8. Here we go. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. What a great way to use up all your scraps. Okay, how long are we? Do we remember? Hang on. 2 1/4 inches. So let's cut one at 2 1/4. And that's what we need. So we'll bring this back in. By the way, this template could be used for so many different things. So keep these measurements handy and use them on your scraps. All right, here we are again. We're putting in that last piece. It's kind of like putting together a puzzle. All right, and there we go. Okay. So that part is done. Let's go ahead and let's add the circle. All righty. I am using the deckled circles tonight, all right? They are in the mini catalog. They were introduced with this holiday mini. And let me show you what sizes we're using. We have a whole slew of them. I don't even know how many there are. I'm going to count them because I'm not even sure. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different sized circles. And we're going to cut one out in white. So it's going, I'm pretty sure it's this one, but hang tight. Yep, it's this one right here. So it would actually be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be number 6 from smallest to largest, okay? Then you're going to take this deckled circle, the deckled edge, and you're going to cut that out with the glorious gingham designer paper. So that would be the 5th deckled circle from smallest to largest, okay? So those are the 2 deckled circles. Now, if you don't have the deckled circles, use the stylish shape dies. They come in circles, squares, and some rectangles. But you've got those circles as well, all right? So we have other circles, or if you've got the layering circles that are retired now, that would also work. So how many of y'all have the deckled circles? I know Jeanne has it. Jeanne has the deckled circles. Oh, we're going to use this smaller gingham, okay? All right. Who else has them? Hi, Kathy. Welcome. I'm just going to center this, and then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back. Ooh, everybody's got them. Awesome. So we're talking about deckled edged circles, and it looks like a lot of y'all have them. I hope they stay around for a while too, Kisha, because they're, you know, they become staples, don't they? I mean, they really do. Awesome. Oh, Lisa's using hers a lot. Mary Kay's got them. Awesome. Okay. Let's do this. Before we pop this up, let's add this here. All right, and Nancy's got it on her list. That's good, Nancy. Yay. All right, and that's the end of my tape, and I knew that was going to end, so we'll change that up in a second. We'll go ahead and add this. Look, you could even turn it this way, but we're going to turn it this way, okay? But you could do either way. This is not necessarily the right way. Now remember those dimensionals that I added to the circle? I can now put this on the card. I'm gonna put it up just a little. I'm gonna put it about right there, okay? So that part is done, and now we're gonna work on the truck because it's super fun to work with. All right, so here we've got some basic white cardstock. This is just scrap paper, okay? And we are going to stamp this in black memento ink. Now, you would definitely want to use black memento ink if you were going to color this with your Stampin' blends, okay? All righty. And then we'll just stamp this right here. And there's our cute little truck. Now I'm going to bring in the solid image of it. And we're going to ink this in Blackberry Bushel ink. All right, so we've got that done. And now we're going to line this up. This is what you call two-step stamping. And then we've got our little blueberry bushel truck. Now, I know he looks really dark on camera because he's looking dark for me as well. You can always stamp off if you have an inky or juicy ink pad, okay? I think this is gonna lighten up when we're done, so I'm not too worried about it. But you know what? While we have everything, let's stamp another one. And then we'll see which one we like better. And you have to remember, I'm not using a mat with my photopolymer stamp. And also, I'm on a table that has a bit of give. It's a folding table. It's not a hardwood table. So, oh, Donna likes it black. Good. I'm so glad. Hey, Deborah. All right. So I'm going to do that again. And we're just going to line it up one more time. But I'm sure on camera it's looking super dark. Probably looks black. All right. So that one's done the same as well. But as you can see from the original, it does lighten up. All right. We're going to color the wheels, or the tires, excuse me. Now, I could use basic black for coloring the tires, but I've decided to go with dark smoky slate. I just didn't want the real black tires against the dark blue, so I chose the smoky slate, and it is the dark one. There's a fender there, or a bumper. All right, so I colored that as well. Again, it's probably hard for you to see lighting wise. I'll bring it up for you to see here. Now, this is the Trucking Along Builder Punch, and you can bundle the stamp set and the punch and save 10%. And this is, you will not find this in the mini. And you won't find it in the annual book. You're going to find this in the online store, okay? All right. Margaret, great question. Yes, I always stamp the outline first. Does anybody do it the other way? I mean, I guess you could, but I've always stamped the outline of something before the second stamp. And it's probably because that's how I was taught when I learned how to stamp. So, okay. So, here's our little pumpkin. And let's find some pumpkin pie ink. And we'll just stamp it right there. Isn't that a cute pumpkin? That's a great question, Margaret, by the way. All right. Ooh, you do the outline first. Okay, Donna. That is so interesting. So, yeah, I mean, it is two-step stamping, and you're lining up stamps, so you could certainly do it either way. But years ago, you know, my demonstrator who taught me how to stamp, that is how she did her two-step stamping. So that's how I've always done it. But the stamps line up, so it should not matter anyway. All right, there's our sweet little pumpkin. I am going to add a little bit of Tombow glue on the back of the truck. All right, and this is the bed of the truck, okay, that I am adding the glue to. And we'll get a stem in a minute. And let's see, I think about right here would be good. All right, so I'm going to give that a few minutes to dry, and then we will stamp the stem and one of the leaves while that's drying, okay? All right, let me see here. I need some scrap paper. Here we go. All right, now let me find my pumpkin punch. Let's go ahead. And this leaf is in Granny Apple Green. Of course, when I punch this, paper is gonna go everywhere. Okay, there we go. We got our stem. Okay, let me clean up my paper mess. I know, isn't it? It's so fun. The little truck is so darling, isn't it? All right, again, I'm gonna stamp sideways. Let me do another one. I think I need to add some ink to my, I'm doing another one. Add some ink to my Granny Apple Green pad. All right. So we're gonna insert this and get that just right and punch it out. All right. So we're gonna let that pumpkin dry a little bit more inside of the truck. So let's do our stamping. By the way, this piece of basic white is 4 inches long, and the width is a 1/2 inch. So 4 inches by a 1/2 inch, okay? And we're gonna stamp, you're the pick of the patch. And we're gonna just stamp it right in the center. Okay? And guess what? We're gonna pop it up. I know y'all are just shocked that I am popping it up. Yes, I know, the truck is so adorable, and I love how you can put a tree in the trunk. You could put presents, pumpkins. You could definitely use it all year long. So I'm gonna add this at the bottom, and we'll probably put it along here. Did I get that straight? Almost straight. I'm almost straight. Okay. All right, let's check on the pumpkin. All right, here's the back. So I'm gonna flip that over, and there, the truck did lighten up. I don't know if you see it or not, but the blueberry bushel did lighten it up. Joyce goes through a lot of dimensionals. So do I, Joyce. I wonder why. Who's your demonstrator, Joyce? That you're going through so many dimensionals. Oh, just lost my stem here. Hang on. All right. Let me add another glue dot to that. Put that at the bottom. I'm going to lift that up with the paper snips. And I'm going to add, remember this stem doesn't need to be very long, okay? Because it's a smaller pumpkin, okay? But yeah, he did lighten up. Now I love the truck. It was so dark when we first stamped it. I'm getting rid of all of my little scraps tonight. Oh yes, love the Wink Stella, which by the way, you could put Wink Stella on this and it would be simply adorable. It looks so nice. We're gonna add this truck right in the middle, just like that. And I'm going to add a leaf over here. So Tina says every time she places an order, she gets 2 packs of dimensionals. I always get at least 1 pack, Tina. So I'm up there with you, doing the same thing you are, for sure. All right. So I'm going to use the Neutrals adhesive back sequins. I have fallen in love with these. Unfortunately, they just might be on back order right now. It's not because of me. I'm going to use white this time. And I'm going to use another big one over here, right there. Someone's taking this card home tonight. Not sure who it is yet. Let's add some embellishments over here. Let's do a brown one. I guess this is more of a bronze color. So I'll put that there and there. All right, so both cards will have some embellishments. Yes, Donna, you're gonna need the trucking along. It would be, like Mary Kay said, it'd be so cool to see it in all different seasons, all 4 seasons. That would be really fun. All right, so let me move some of this. I've got a little surprise for y'all, a fun little treat. Okay, love it, Carol. Wish we could drive it to North Carolina. So these are the cards tonight that we're going to be giving away. I hope you've enjoyed the pick of the patch. It has been so fun. Boy, are we crooked. I am looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, come on. Okay, I'll lift that up later and straighten that out. That's a bit crooked, kind of driving me crazy there, all right? But I do have a fun little treat, something I found in the Dollar Tree today. And so I think it's gonna be fun to share with y'all. Okay, are you ready? All right, so I'm gonna put these aside, okay, because we're giving these away tonight. And I was in the Dollar Tree today, you know me, and I found these darling erasers. I found Christmas trees and reindeer, snowmen, and Santas. So let me show them to you. All right, I have a really quick, crafty idea for you. Here's Santa. All right, so there's Santa. Isn't he cute? And here's the tree. Love the tree. Here's a snowman. How cute is that? 18 come in a package, by the way. 18. And then here's our cute little reindeer. How cute is he? All right, so I started thinking in the Dollar Tree, what could I do with this, right? Here they are. 18 come in a package, okay? I know, they're too cute, right? I couldn't stand it. Then I found Christmas pencils, okay? So we've got snowflake pencil, plaid. We've got, oh my gosh, it's got cocoa on it. A cocoa mug with Santa and a tree and a cupcake, all those little cute things. And then this one, this is cute. It's got the reindeer and it has Santa. All right, so I think 12 come in this package. All right, well, wait, Carol, just wait. Before you need these, just wait, okay? Hang tight, because I'm about to show you what I'm gonna make. What do you think? I had to do something with this. So this is the little red snowflake pencil, and this is the reindeer on top. And then I used our paper and our stamps and our ribbon. So what do you think? They have B pencils, Gail? Are you kidding me? The Dollar Tree has B pencils. Oh my gosh. I've got to go back tomorrow. I did not see those, Gail. I need some. I need them. So I'm going to show you real quick how to make this. It's super simple, and it's something that just popped into my head at some point today, okay? All right, so let me show you the dies. The first thing that you're gonna want is this die right here, okay? So that's the die you want to cut out your designer paper, and that is die number 3, smallest to largest, okay? So that's what you need there. Is the ginger boy cute? Okay, I'm just gonna tell all of y'all right now, buy this bundle because we're going to be using it. This is what the ornament is made from. I am in love with this bundle, okay? All right, so go ahead, get your sending cheer bundle because you're gonna need it, all right? Okay, so we're stamping the gingerbread boy right here. Then you can cut out 3 tiny little hearts all at one time. Then you've got 2 larger hearts. Now, there's also a hat for Elf or for Santa. There's a tag to make tags. We'll be making tags, don't worry. Thank you, Gail. Oh, yes, we could definitely use them for on stage, Gail. Yep, Gail's talking about the B pencils. Gotta have those. There's a stocking, presents. So grab this because we will be spending some time on this during Facebook Live, okay? All right, so let me show you what I did. Super simple. I've already cut this, okay? And I am using this punch. It's called the Label Me Fancy. Now, can any of you tell me if we still carry this? Because right now, I don't remember. But if we don't carry it, use a standard hole punch, okay? Because a standard hole punch is the pencil will slide through the standard hole punch. The hearts are from the dies, okay? So the hearts, 3 littles and 2 bigs, okay? So that's where the hearts are from, okay? All right, next thing. We are going, yes, steal the idea, absolutely. We are going to just punch a little slit, okay? So there's the slit. If you don't have this, use a standard hole punch. I wish I'd had mine with me tonight. I would have used it, but I couldn't find it. So I went with the Label Me Fancy, all right? All right, next thing we do is, well, we could decorate. Should we decorate? Let's see here. I actually decorated after I put it all together, but we can do it this way. Now, let me show you something. Do you see this on top of the gingerbread boy? When you cut these out, this is part of it because the little gingerbread boy can be a tag, okay? That can be a tag. But what I'm doing is I am trimming off that tag, all right? So I got rid of it. By the way, he is stamped in pecan pie, okay? And we are going to pop him up as well. I got rid of that whole sheet. And now I'm gonna start in on this one. All right. And I'm just popping it up. And then I kind of like to just kind of do him like that. Then, when it came time to cut the hearts, I found my real red paper had adhesive on the back. This is an adhesive sheet that you all know I love to use these. So I'm like, this is perfect because now I can cut out the hearts and I don't have messy glue. Okay, so I've already cut those out. Now this is gonna be a little tricky getting these on, okay? All right, so here we are. It might be easier to glue them, but we're gonna try and use the adhesive sheet. All right, now we gotta lift that up and put that right there. All right, I'll zoom in a little bit closer because this is tiny, tiny stuff. Okay, again, the adhesive's on the back. If you don't want to fool with adhesive, I would say if you're making a ton of gingerbread boys, fool with the adhesive, okay? I would definitely do that. Oh, yes, and by the way, even though hubby had surgery last Wednesday, I was able to finally get out this morning and run an errand. I had to run to the grocery store. And so the Dollar Tree is right next to the grocery store. And I'm like, oh, I just have to go in there because it had been so long. All right. I will definitely take a picture of the pencil for you, Lee. Okay. Oh, I forgot his eyes. Well, hang on. I'm going to draw them on. Sorry about that. All right. There is a stamp for punching the eyes and the mouth, okay? And let's see. I don't have that here to show you. This time, though, ladies, I'm going to be freehanding this, okay? Because it's too late for me to stamp now after he's popped up. And you might just find that you like your own eyes and mouth anyway. Okay? All right, let's add the big hearts, and then we're going to put it on our pencil. All right, so this would be great. Oh my gosh, wouldn't this be great for kids? We'll put one there. Thank you, Pat. It would be great for school, and it's very cost efficient. Oh my gosh, it takes pennies to make. Absolutely love these. All right, hang on. Just trying to get my adhesive off. All right, and then we'll put a heart right there. Okay, so if you're gonna make tons of them, use an adhesive sheet with your cardstock, okay? It'll be faster for you. All right, so let's add a pencil, and this time I'm gonna go with that one. And you can change up your designer paper. It does not have to be this designer paper. By the way, this is from Joy, what's it called? Joyful Christmas designer paper, I think. It's in the mini, okay? It would be great for a stocking. Yep, great for an art teacher. All right, I'm just gonna slide this pencil in, okay? But see how easy it would be if you had a standard hole punch? You would be able to slide that in as well. So either way. All right, so there we go. Now let's add one of our cute erasers, okay? I thought about the tree. Well, I could do the tree, but they're different shades of green. So let's try Santa. I think I'll do Santa. He is a different shade too, but he's awfully cute. And then I'm using some of our gingham ribbon. And I don't know how much this is. It's probably 8 inches, 10 inches, I don't know. You don't have to add the ribbon. You all know that I love ribbon. So I always try and use it if I can. All right, we'll slide this down. And we're gonna make that bow a little bit smaller. Okay. And I think it'll make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then I always cut it on the diagonal. All right, now I don't want y'all to go anywhere because we're gonna give away those cards, okay? All right, there we go. So these are 2 that I have done. You could also create them with the stocking and the presents. And that is an envelope right there. So be sure to check out this bundle. It's called Sending Cheer. It has coordinating dies. I've used the gingerbread boy for the Christmas ornament this year. Donna, there's a lot of trash in my mind, quite honestly. I don't even know where it comes from sometimes. And then other times there's no creativity at all. But anyway, aren't these precious? Wouldn't they be fun for grandchildren? Or just honestly for anybody, because it makes you smile, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Aunt Ethel. Aunt Ethel said I did a great job. That is awesome. Oh, good. Deborah saw it at the Dollar Tree. Good. I do